Yo, 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 yo. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to yet another play by play. I thought I heard myself in the background, but we are here. We are live. Forgive the mess. Forgive everything in the background. It is a little messy in the setup. As you know, I have recently moved. But ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy CK2K here in live for yet another play by play. We got 3 of these things left before we are in the playoffs. So it's time to lock in and get ourselves ready and acclimated to what that life is going to be. And we have some tests in front of us. We got a back-to-back starting tonight against the Boston Celtics. A healthy Boston Celtics. A Celtics with a better record than us. Didn't have that in the cards prior to this season with everything that happened in the offseason. But here we are. We got to get past it. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hope you guys are good and well and ready for this game. Should be a fun one. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. A lot of drama behind the scenes with the whole, Jason Tatum stuff, and him talking about being scared to come play in the Garden like some soft Charmin stuff. But it is what it is. We're here, and I'm excited. I want to see what version of the Knicks show up. Because the Celtics is going to play in try-hard mode today. Which version of our Knicks are going to show up today in the first game of a back-to-back? We'll find out today. Shout out to everybody in the chat, on Twitch, on YouTube, whether you're on Twitter. Appreciate you guys. Again, the lighting is not fixed yet. I'm still trying to get my other lighting to work, so it's going to be a little bit of a ominous tone. And I apologize, but we're here for it. But shout out to everybody, man. Salute to you, Patrice. I see you. But shout out to my mods and members. Zach's back in the building. GOT, Omar, GNYC, Marcus Miller, Mellow Mike, Eddie Suarez. We got Shells here with us. Who am I missing? I'm going through. Russell Whiskey. Shout out to all you guys for rocking with us. Shout out to you, Kid Squid, Thomas Donnery, John Wall is back with us. We got the Nick BNC. Paul GM, Judah's Revenge, DJ Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. If you know, you know. Shout out to Grant 08, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Happy Thursday to you as well. Big game in the city. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always a fun one when it's against the Boston Celtics. I ain't gonna lie, the lighting got me looking crazy. But look, man, you're getting moved, CK. I'll be ready for the playoffs. I will be pristine and ready for the playoffs. The setup will be ready for the playoffs. It's chaos in here. It's chaos. Shout out to you guys over on Twitch. If I can finally get Twitch to go up. I don't know why it's taking Twitch so damn long. What we waiting on, Twitch? I got the little pinwheel. Going on here on Twitch. So shout out to you guys if you're viewing on Twitch. I'll get that chat going. KnicksFanTV in the building. Let me see. Starting fives are starting right now, by the way. We're on the Knicks starting five, and we don't have anybody over on Twitch anyway. So we're good. So I didn't miss anybody on Twitch. We're good. So they'll never know. They'll never know, bro. They'll never know. Pop out chat. They'll never know. We had issues. They will never know, chat. They'll never know. Shout out to the $5 Super Buy ties. We're about to transition from all 82 to all 16. It's been a long season. Yes, it has indeed. Appreciate the $5 Super. And yes, it is about to be that time. It is really about to be that time. Isn't that crazy? Feels like it feels like it's to me. Call me naive, call me crazy. It still to me feels like the season just started, bro. And we've done damn near all of these play-by-plays, barring, a few games this season. But it still feels like the season is young, but that is not the case. Playoffs are literally starting next week. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy, bro. That's absurd. I'll get the Boston Celtics logo up here. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. We are here. By the way, guys, show's brought to you by Prize Picks. Using $5. Oh my gosh. Sorry, we are having all kinds of settings issues. Yeah, play $5 and get $50 instantly using Prize Picks. We're going to talk more about it as the show goes on. That promo code is KFTV. So download the app, use promo code KFTV, and play $5 to get $50 instantly in lineups. Shout out to Prize Picks. Yeah, are we good? Okay, we're good. That scared me. I just realized that shout out to Skyzoo, but he playing on repeat in the background. Shout out to Skyzoo. I couldn't hear it. Couldn't hear it. All right, I got the chats. B Mills in here with us. Thank goodness I don't have to hear Stan Van Gundy during this game. Yes, I got the VPN turned on, so I am watching via MSG. Speaking of MSG, what did you guys think about Mike Breen catching some strays from Stephen A. Smith? Stephen A. Smith going rogue, man. Told you we got to cut him out, bro. Cut him out. Extract him. Got to extract him. Why is my volume so low? Hold on one second, chat. I gotta get my volumes together. My volumes is low. My volumes is too low. Tip off about to take place, and I can't hear none of it. Tip off about to take place, and I can't hear none of it. There we go. There we go. All right. Jump ball about to take place. People, I don't think we realize, though it seems like it's a foregone conclusion, we're going to be the third seed in the Eastern Conference. Second seed is not out of play. We win out throughout the remainder of the season, and things happen with the team in front of us that my brain is not remembering right now, the Boston Celtics. Things can happen, especially if we start by winning here today. So it is not over for the second seed dreams, but a loss here today would probably wrap all that up. Whereas CP will be here for post game. This is the play-by-play with CK2K. You should know the vibes right now. Shout out to you, Liam. It's ACK watching on Prime. Let's go Knicks. Iron Wolf, what's good to you? Let's go Knicks indeed. SZM's in the building. He said should have gone for Giannis. Fire Mike Brown. Brunson can't lead us to a chip. We are cursed. First round exits all coming. If we lose today, by the way, hope we silence the haters. Mikal Bridges off to the drive. I wasn't even paying attention, but Mikal getting things started. Two defenders around him. OG showing love to his Wingstop teammate, and Mikal Bridges getting himself in playoff mode. He has been playing different since the start of April, and we love to see that. It is the right time for Bridges to hype things up and get himself to the rack. 2-0 is the score so far. Knicks playing defense. Jason Tatum makes his return to the Garden. Out to Derek White for a three. No good on the shot. Rebounded by OG. Josh Hart looking ahead. Josh Hart decides to keep it. He gets it to Bridges. Bridges a sloppy pass. He decides to get to Hart. Man, Bridges was stumbling and bumbling. Gets the ball right back. Three ball in the air and good. Mikal Bridges from nonsense to the deep three. Big three ball and big start from Mikal Bridges. 5-0 to get this one started. By the way, it is an interesting five here because Jaylen Brown is out tonight. Jason Tatum, the lone quote-unquote superstar for the Celtics. We're going to see what kind of heebie-jeebies he got here playing in the place where he got injured. Mikal Bridges trying to post up Derek White. Derek White is just the two of them. So if I'm Bridges, I'm going for it. And he decides he is going to, and Mikal Bridges is in playoff mode. The entire paint cleared out. Bridges saw the situation and said, you know what? Let's get it. People asking for Bridges and these guys to flip that switch. Bridges done that to start the month, and we're seeing it stay consistent against this Celtics team in this big game. Again, the Knicks can win this one and win outright throughout the remainder of the season and possibly still see themselves in the second seed. Jason Tatum goes all the way and gets the Celtics their first bucket. He was bumped. No foul call, and that's probably for the best that he didn't get that foul called right there. He said Mikal cooking. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, Bridges Hive, we don't panic over here. We don't panic over here. Jalen Brunson picked up by Derek White. White trying to stay on Jalen Brunson. Brunson has not scored yet. First shot up. No good. Rebounded by Tatum. He said, CK, your guy balling. Yeah, man, it's playoff time. It's playoff time. All that stuff y'all complaining about in regular season, we're out of there. It's playoff time. It's playoff time. KG, what up, man? Always glad to see you, KG. Wisdom in the building. We missed you in the last one. By the way, Jason Tatum goes up for the bucket, gets fouled in the process, and just like that is back to a 3-point game. Let's get the box score going while they are getting this sorted out. Is that right? Okay. He said, get Hart off the floor. All love to you as well. This Cole missed free throw, but a rebound for Tatum. Derek White straight ahead. He can't get to fall. Knicks fighting for the rebounds. Rebounding has been at an all-time low for the New York Knicks here this month. And we just watched Walsh hit a three ball after three opportunities. And just like that, it's a 7-7 score, 8:54. Bridges with all 7 of the Knicks points so far, but defense falling apart as the Celtics get right back into it, and now it's a 7-7 game. Brunson loses the handle, picked up by Bridges. Bridges to Carl. Carl for 3. It's no good. It's no good. It's no good. Shout out Frankie on both sides. Game Hunter in the building. Shout out to you, bro. Free throws, more free throws coming for them. I just realized I am not live. I was like, why am I so delayed? I was not live. I was not live. Second free throw coming, by the way. Jason Tatum making the first one. Second one on the way. And it's good. Here we go. Josh Hart right now. It seems like the Mikal Bridges hate has transferred over to Josh Hart here in the chat. Hart getting picked apart here on the defensive side, and chat letting them hear it. D-Money was good. Salute to you. SDM said 7-0 run just for them to go on an 8-0 run. Well, 9-0. $8:22. You is not live. I am still live. Again, there's going to be a slight delay. It is what it is. We know how it is, but I am live now. I was significantly behind before. Now it's just normal. So shout out to you guys in the future. Jason Tatum with the 3 ball. No good. And that's tipped out of bounds. It should be Knicks ball, and it will be Knicks ball. Knicks really struggling with rebounds, man. Really struggling with rebounds. Golly. No worries, CK. Got to get used to new stuff. I do, Energy. I do. Appreciate you. Father Peace, what's good, brother? Marcus Miller, first time. OG Anunoby. Nice mid-range pull. Gets the foul, and OG Anunoby going to the line for 2 free throws to tie this game up. Shout out to everybody, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream, people. This one should be a fun one. So far, it has that kind of an energy. Agent Super Argo said, we're looking lackadaisical. Yeah. My 2 cents said, as always, thanks, CK. I get to mute Stan Van Gundy. Stan Van Useless and turn you up instead. I got you, brother. I got you, brother. Mitchell clean that needed. Bridges cooking, and they say, nah, no more points for you. OG Anunoby, though, tying the game with 2 free throws. 9s on the board. A stop here and a rebound would restore some life in me right now, because the rebounding has been atrocious and the defense has been meh in this first quarter. Derek White over to Walsh. Walsh back to White. White picked up by Bridges. Bridges trying to stay with them, forcing him to lose the ball. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Hauser has to force it. Hauser misses it. And Karl-Anthony Towns said, I want this rebound. They were going to let it go out of bounds. Towns gets the rebound, and the Knicks pushing pace. OG Anunoby with just Hauser on his hip. If I'm OG, I'm going after him. OG with the bunch of pump fakes gets the shot up, and it's good. Wingstop the only scorers in this one. 4 for OG, 7 for Mikal. 11-9 is the score. Jason Tatum throws up the hoop, and Keita is able to put it down and tie the game. Salute. 6:50 in the first quarter. Brunson lead pass to Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns hiding it. Towns keeping it. Towns looking around. Towns finding Brunson. Brunson picked up by Keita, deciding not to shoot it. Will Rose was good. Brunson lets it fly. That's no good. And another slow start for Jalen Brunson as he misses his first few shots. Celtics going the other way. Walsh now loses OG. Walsh with a lot of space. Ends up in the hands of Hauser. Hauser throws it to Keita on a shot attempt, and he shoots it right over Towns. And the Celtics back in the lead. 2-point game for the Boston Celtics. Karl-Anthony Towns on the fake. Towns on the drive. Towns throws it up. Towns can't get anything. He got a lot of contact. No foul called. Celtics on a 5-on-4. Kata finding Tatum. Tatum extra pass to Walsh. Walsh has hit one already, but he won't hit that one. And look who's back and ready for the rebound is Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns is pissed. Karl-Anthony Towns is playing with an edge tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout called by Boston. Karl-Anthony Towns pissed that he didn't get the call on the other end. Goes back, gets the rebound, draws contact, and a timeout is called here. New York Knicks trailing by 2 here. Boston up. And so far, so interesting for the New York Knicks. Again, the rebounding still a big problem for our Knickerbockers, man. We got to get that together, man. CK, have you found out what the Knicks playoff schedule is? Not yet. Not yet. I don't think they released the week one. We're probably going to get that next week when who plays at what time after everything's done. Oh, man. I just know that I'm going to miss one of the nights of WrestleMania live, and we'll just stream the other one. This show said Cat looks goofy. And he says Josh already doing stupid-ish. How many we got in the chat, man? We got 230 in the building today. Shout out to you guys as we get ourselves ready for playoff basketball. Yeah, man, it's I'm so curious about how we're gonna look in totality in this game. Because I still don't feel like we've seen the exact sample size of who the Knicks are. I feel like we've seen different phases, but I still don't know which version is the actual version of the New York Knicks. So, this game to me is a good measuring stick. We got Charlotte, which is a good measuring stick. We got Toronto, which is another good measuring stick. I just don't know who we're going to be when those playoffs start next week. I still don't know. But confident, I stay. I will stay confident. Guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, man, hit that notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream. We're here, bro. We're here. John Wall said facts. KG said it's April, CK. Exactly. And that's why it's a problem. I have no idea which version we are, bro. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem, KG. It's April, and I still don't know. Yo, they're going to play this over and over again. Just freak accident, does it to himself, but somehow it's the garden floor or it's going to be the Knicks' fault. Marcus, it's only round one. It's only round one. We don't know which version of this team it's too early to tell. Can you imagine, bro? Can you imagine? It's only round one. It's only round one. We can't tell yet. How are we supposed to tell after just one round of play? That'd be crazy. I just know. I just don't know. Me neither. Confident? I am not, though. I am confident, but I just still don't know which we're looking at. Yeah, you think we can get the second seed? I think it's very possible. I would love it, but I think we stay at 3. CK Prime has the Tatum documentary on loop. Sorry to hear that, bro. OG Anunoby with all the space in the world, missing the 3-ball rebounded by Kata. I don't think we're going to show much tonight or tomorrow playing Toronto. Landry Shamet checking into the game, by the way. Josh Hart survives. The one heated player in Mikal Bridges is the first one to go out. Mike Brown logic. Walsh out to White. White on the drive. White throws up some nonsense, and he gets it to fall. 15-11. Knicks with a 4-point lead. Josh Hart out to Towns. Towns picked up by Kata. Towns looking around. Towns finding a driving OG extra pass. Hart, you don't shoot that ball. Why are you pump faking, bro? You're wide open. The hell was that? 15-11. Peyton Pritchard, who is one of the most efficient scoring guards in the NBA right now coming off the bench for Boston and immediately scores without wasting any time. Josh Hart going the other way. Boneheaded play after boneheaded play by Josh Hart. Another turnover. Pritchard trying to make the Knicks pay. Instead, the Knicks are able to get the rebound there. Can the Knicks hold it and keep it together for the love of God? Screen set there from Karl-Anthony Towns. Brunson on a drive. Brunson gets an easy layup. Cada behind him. Brunson with space. Layup is good. Frank is losing. Wait, CK, are you on time with the game? What the hell? There's some people that still say I'm in the past, but, you know, I try my best. I feel like there's better latency on Twitch than on YouTube, so you guys actually get the live feed. YouTube, there's a little bit of a delay. That being said, Peyton Pritchard just bullied Karl-Anthony Towns and got to the rim. Karl trying to complain about it, but couldn't stay in front of his man. And Karl then tries to throw up a three. And right now, I don't know what we're looking at with this Knicks team. 19-13. We're all over the place here in this first quarter. 3:44 to go. Another Peyton Pritchard drive. This time turned over. Josh Hart loses the handle, and Pritchard gets it right back. That's hustle, ladies and gentlemen. Walsh has some space, but he decides to hold on to it. White dictating the offense. Vucevic about to check in for the Boston Celtics. Derek White on the drive. Derek White with the mid-range pull. It's no good. Rebounded by Towns. And Josh Hart pushing the other way. Landry Shamet, what is Cada over there doing? Josh Hart draws the contact, and Hart gets free throws. I don't know what's going on with Hart right now. Looking like something happened to him on the way up. But Hart not having a great start here on either end of the floor. So hopefully these free throws gets himself going. Who is number 88 on Boston? Fake ass Mitch. That's Cada, man. He's solid, man. He is definitely a Timu Mitchell Robinson. I don't know. That is crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Tragic.
That's crazy.
Tragic.
Oh, first free throw. No good by Josh Hart. All right. Are we good? Okay, we're good. Sorry. Had a little bit of a glitch there on my end. You guys might not even notice it, but we had a little glitch on my end. All right, 19-14. Jason Tatum with the three ball. That's no good. Rebounded by Boston. This is crazy. The long rebounds, not even the long rebounds, just rebounding in general has been an issue for the Knicks. Peyton Pritchard shoots it right over Shamet. And what I told you, Pritchard, his efficiency is through the roof. Wisdom says CK hates Dante so much he'd still take Hart over Dante shaking my hand. Oh my god. CK, why do you hate Dante so much? I hate that you guys are trying to make that a thing. I hate that you guys are trying to make that a thing. Yet another slow start indeed, Omar. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We are struggling against the second seed, Jaylen Brownless Boston Celtics. 21-14. It's a 7-point game. If only we had an elite rebounding shooting guard. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. KG said blame Rick Brunson. All right. Can't get a rebound. 21-7 run for them. Since our hot start, everyone wants Josh Hart dead. Might be cooked. Everyone wanting Josh Hart dead. Little dramatic. We can lose, but not when Tatum goes on yesterday and say we not ready. LOL. Right. That's how I feel too. Mikal had 7 quick points, and we went away from that. Shaking my head. Yep. Not only that, Mike Brown even took him out. I mean, he brought him back in, but took him out. C.K. Brown has to do something with the starting lineup, man. I've pled my case. People called me crazy. I feel like it helps everybody out with Josh Hart coming off of the bench, but I just don't see it happening. I think at this point of the season, that's not the time to shift a starting lineup. I think that should have been done back in March when Hart was having the rough stretch. Should have done it then. It's too late now. This is what we got. Fun fact, CK also hates Ryan Arcidiacono. That is a fact. Couldn't stand how Ryan Arcidiacono kept getting signed. Just because he's buddies with Jalen Brunson and part of that Villanova stuff. Enough. Couldn't stand him, bro. Out there wearing Ron Artest number, bro. 51. What we doing? Couldn't stand him, bro. Ryan Arcidiacono. Watching the Mets too. Let's go Mets. Now, Hart killed that Bridges momentum early on. Fair. I really hate how we make every team confident against us early. Yeah, it's a weird thing that we do. If it's not turnovers, it's lack of rebounds. It's weird how we start these games. I don't care. I don't care, B Mills. I don't care. You know who else is doing that? PJ Tucker. 3-ball up and good for Landry Shamet. Welcome back to the offensive side of things. New York. It feels like it's been a minute since we scored. And a 3-ball down there for Landry Shamet. 17-21 is the score. And the Knicks trailing by 4 now. Calculating why does CP like Hart in the starting lineup. CP is a man that likes the vets. CK, be very honest. When was the last time the starting lineup came out and won the first quarter? With injuries or completely healthy? Because if you're talking about completely healthy, we're going to have to scroll back a little bit. But with injuries, like when Brunson was out, when Hart was out, and we changed up the starting 5, we had some good runs. I know what that sounded like, and that's not me taking shots at Hart or Brunson. It just those are the times we did go on a run. CK hates it when John Starks goes 2 for 18. I love John Starks, man. Jalen Brunson, good move. Brunson, though, stuck. Nowhere to go. Loses the handle. Finds Deuce McBride. The Knicks are just putting themselves in weird positions, but luckily get a foul call there. So here comes McBride with 2 free throws. Hot take. I hate hats, caps, whatever, lids, whatever you want to call them. I hate them without the snap. Those baseball style cats, when they don't have the snap, I think they're the ugliest hats ever. I'm sorry. I know it's a baseball thing, bro. Hot take. I can't stand them, bro. I cannot stand them, bro. Can't stand them. Hot take. Seeing Jalen Brunson just now pissed me off with that. It just pissed me off seeing Jalen Brunson, Jalen Brown with that. It just pissed me off. By the way, we split our free throws. Shout out to Deuce McBride. Nice steal there, though, Deuce McBride. And here comes the Knicks going the other way. It's a 3-point game. Deuce throwing an oop for OG. Robinson tries to clean it up. And the Celtics pick up a loose ball. OG Anunoby just stumbling and bumbling everywhere. Here comes the Celtics. Wide open 3 there, and it's good. Knicks not able to capitalize to take advantage, and they watch their lead go back to 6. Ooh, and JB gets the 3-ball to fall. Much needed 3 for Jalen Brunson, back down to 3-point deficit. 24-21. 53 seconds remains in this first quarter. Peyton Pritchard with a spin. Peyton Pritchard just getting whatever he wants against this Knicks defense. It doesn't matter who we throw at him. Pritchard doing what he wants. 26-21, 5-point lead. Brunson trying to break it down. He has Walsh on him. Screen on the way by Mitchell Robinson. Brunson on the drive. Brunson using the contact. Can't get the bucket, but will get some free throws. Brunson hopefully will make his and not split them. But Brunson has a bad, he has some bad luck when it comes to his first set of free throws. Deuce threw that. It's like OG is 7'4". He threw that like OG's Vince Carter, like OG be doing that, bro. That was the problem I had. He threw that alley-oop like that's what OG does. OG don't catch no alley-oops. You're talking about fitted caps. Thank you. Yes. I can't do fitted, bro. I'm sorry. That might be the least New York thing about me. I can't do them. I don't like it. I don't like them. I need a snapback. It's just not for me, bro. These guys are the worst defenders. Chat is losing their mind. Knicks playing like soft clowns. Well, either way, Jalen Brunson makes the first one and makes the second one. Free throws going down. I'm a happy boy. 23-26. Can we get a stop? CK, get GTA out there. Somebody got to stop Pritchard. Yeah, I'm interested to see. We saw Mike Brown go without GTA in the last game. Is that going to be the rotation we're going to be seeing going forward, or is GTA going to find himself some minutes today? We'll find out. We will find out. That alley throw, it was absolutely awful. I don't know who he thought he was throwing it to. And, yo, Peyton Pritchard. Jalen Brunson, what a step back. Pull and gets it to fall. Gets the three right back. Pritchard tried to fire one up, blocked by Deuce McBride, and the Knicks trail by 3. Every time the Celtics swung at the Knicks have responded, but they still see themselves behind by 3. The leading scorer is none other than Jalen Brunson. Mikal Bridges got the show started, but hasn't seen the ball since with 7. And Landry Shamet with 3, OG with 4, and that's all she wrote. Karl Anthony Towns shot 4 times. Missed all 4. Slow start for Karl Anthony Towns, but the Knicks trail by just 3 against the 2nd seed Boston Celtics. Are the Knicks taking this one serious? It still remains to be seen, but we'll find out. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. It's your boy CK2K here on KnicksFanTV for yet another play-by-play. Frankie said, what? Fitted caps are fire, CK, but I like both. I don't like the fitted, bro. It just, because I wear my cap backwards a lot of the time. Outside of these streams, I wear them frontwards because I want you to see the Knicks and stuff. But more time, I mean, it's literally my CK2K logo. It's a animated version of me with my hat backwards. So I always wear it like this. I just don't like the look when it's the fitted. I just don't like what it looks like, bro. Aesthetically, it's not pleasing. That's why I say it's a hot take. It's probably one of the least New York things about me, bro. So, my apologies, but yeah, I don't like them. And seeing Jalen Brown in it too just pissed me off even more. Yeah, I can't do it. It's my hot take. He said, CK, I just peeped the new setup. The half orange and blue is tight, bro. Appreciate it. It's not done yet. We got MSG down there. There's nothing set up. The World Heavyweight title's hanging out, but yeah, it's a mess. It will be ready and good to go for the playoffs. We will have more professional and be more prepared. Right now, I'm getting myself prepared as we are moving in. But I appreciate you. CK, your sound keeps going out. Is this everyone feeling this? Is this a thing everyone's hearing? I'm sorry if it is. Let me know. Please let me know. Check. Check. Mic check. Is it because I'm going away from the mic? No. Oh, right there. I heard it go out a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Let's adjust there we go. Let's adjust this a little bit. Turn it up just a little bit. Check. Okay, hopefully it won't be as bad. I just turned up the gain a little bit. So hopefully we won't have the issue. Eddie, keep me posted. I'll be paying attention. We should be good. Diawara over Hart, Line Eagle, I agree. I don't care if he's a rookie. I don't care. Put him out there. Fitted Cap's definitely overrated like 20 years ago. Facts. Non-hair contingent. You know what? I think that's fair. You know what, Frank? You know what? If God, I'm knocking on wood. If I get strucketh by the milk duddiness and I have to go bald, maybe I'll change my mind. But as of right now, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Shout out to Russell Whiskey, 38 months. My guy, Russell Whiskey, holding it down on both sides, whether it's my channel right here on KnicksFanTV. Russell Whiskey is a real one and real support. Appreciate you for everything you do and all your support. 38 months is crazy. Russell Whiskey said, there are two types of Knicks fans, Deuce Hive and the spawn of Satan. Meaning, if you don't like Deuce, get up out of here. I'm with you. Shout out to Omari with the $2 super said, Towns, grow up, bro. That's all I'm going to say. All right. And here we go. Second quarter getting started. And yes, it seems that Alvarado is still out of rotation. Jordan Clarkson checks in. Deuce McBride firing the three ball. No good. Rebounded by Tatum. And yeah, this, we heard CP talk about it during our last play-by-play, and I think he mentioned it as well in postgame. I think this is our playoff rotation. I think this is a rotation we see. I think that Alvarado is a, if needed type of guy, break in case of emergency type of point guard. Other than that, we got Deuce. Beautiful alley-oop from Jordan Clarkson. Beautiful feed from Clarkson to Mitchell Robinson. I'm loving the alley-oop love Mitchell Robinson's gotten all season long. But, yeah, I'm okay with the Alvarado benching. I get it. I know there's a lot of people that really love them some Alvarado. I don't think he did enough to be like a for sure needs to be in the rotation kind of guy. Tatum loses the handle. It's off of Landry Shamet, and it's going to be Boston Celtic ball. Tragic. But, yeah, Jordan Clarkson's resurgence after that Utah game, he is proven to be necessary. Obviously, the defense has been rough. Wisdom knows how much I love Jordan Clarkson's defense, and I don't think Jordan Clarkson is any part Italian, so leave me alone. Vucevic throws up some nonsense, rebounded, but it's going to be a shot clock violation. Good defensive stop there by the New York Knicks. What you guys thought, man? You guys want to see Alvarado in rotation? Another big name is Diawara. Diawara is another one that's out of the rotation as well, who's a fan favorite. You got to make those decisions. I'm sure Diawara this time next season will be a fixture of the rotation, but right now, with the inexperience, Mike Brown deciding to go with more veteran presence. OG Anunoby throwing up a prayer of an alley-oop. Luckily, Robinson held down, and Vucevic picks up the foul. He said Vooch shot a meteor, right? Cliff Craval, he said, CK, what's goody? Let's get this dub against the Leprechauns tonight. Let's get it. Jordan Clarkson double clutching, throws it out to OG. OG is, I think OG's a psychopath. He loves shooting those contested shots, and it pisses me off every single damn time. But he hits them. It's like he prefers his shot to be contested. Speaking of contested shot, Mitchell Robinson in the face of Jason Tatum forcing a miss. Brown's cranium is 50 times too big for fitted. That dude head is rotund. Facts. OG Anunoby with the fine. Mitchell Robinson to take. No foul called there, but beautiful take. Mitchell Robinson showing some improvements and showing some value offensively coming off of the bench. Another good start for Mitchell Robinson on the floor. And the Knicks on a 10-0 run with a 4-point lead. No Hart, no Brunson, no Bridges, and no Towns. OG the lone starter. And this second unit getting the job done. OG overly aggressive. Now, he had his hands up. The problem is he kind of hit him with the palm tree, which is illegal. So that's where the foul comes. I know there's going to be a conversation on if that should or shouldn't be a foul. Let's watch it again. The pump fake happens. OG does not jump. He does jump. Yeah, no, it's a foul. It's a foul. It's the right call. It's the right call. It's the right call. It's the right call. Sorry, peace and love. It's the right call. Jason Tatum to the line for two. If OG didn't leave his feet, then I'd fight with y'all. But any little bit of jump, that's A to B, as you heard Mike Breen talk about. It's a fact. Chad is not happy with it, but it's a foul. It's a foul. I'm sorry, guys. He pump faked. Yep, shouldn't have fallen for it. See, I think Mitch has been the most consistent player on this team. Do you agree? All season long? Yeah. For the season, yeah, I would say I'm okay with that. I think it's a fair assessment. Missed shot there by the Knicks, by the way. 31-33. 920. Good defense by Mitchell Robinson. A jump ball between Mitch and Jason Tatum. And now it's going to be a jump ball. You can just tell Jason Tatum is playing like, not playing scared, but he's playing like dainty. You know what I mean? There's probably a better word, but he's playing like very like not half speed, but like a quarter speed, you know? CK, your sound is off. You're lying. I see my sound right there. Don't lie to me. I told you to let me know if my audio is okay. Don't lie to me now. Deuce McBride over to OG. OG again. Psychopath with those contested threes, man. A psychopath with those contested threes. CK, you still think Brown is overrated? Jaylen Brown? No, yeah. No, I don't think so. I would have him in the MVP conversation this year. He proved a lot. He needed a season like this to fight those allegations when it was just his team and he was the lone superstar. I think he did a good job with it, yeah. Again, I don't like giving Celtic compliments here. Look at Mitchell Robinson again. Pokes the ball free. Gets it to the open man. Jordan Clarkson contorts his body in the New York Knicks second unit. Having some fun against the Boston Celtics, all led by Mitchell Robinson. Big Mitch making the big plays. Look at Mitchell Robinson poking the ball free from Vucevic. Dives down, sends it to Deuce. Deuce the extra pass. Beautiful ball movement in the break. Second unit. Doing some good things here against the Boston Celtics, man. No snitchy indeed. Sims Hive is a lifestyle, you know. When I saw Jericho Sims drop that triple-double, I'm like, KG is somewhere just smiling. He ain't celebrating it, but he's smiling. Shout out to Raging Penis. Mitchie looking spry. Let's go. Yep. This is why I said, I know there's people that are upset and they were saying that we need to take the training wheels off and all that nonsense. I know. I loved how we handled Mitchell Robinson all season long because we are in April. We are days away from the playoffs. And guess who is healthy and has been healthy all year long? Mitchell Robinson. So fight me. You can disagree with me. I don't care. I love that they've babied Mitchell Robinson because I don't care about how this, that, and the third in January. No, I need him healthy all season long so he can be ready for the playoffs, and that is exactly where he's at. And he showed strides in the right direction around his all-around play. Miss me with it. If that's what it's going to have to take with Mitchell Robinson, who has shown throughout his career so far that he is injury-prone, if that is how we're going to have to treat him, then it is what it is because he is going to be vital when it comes to the playoffs. So, again, I'm not hearing it. Keep the training wheels on. So when the playoffs start, it's time to get real. I don't care. Shout out to NYC B-Ball, 26-month member. Let's go. Don't want to see no hack of Mitch this postseason. Well, the only person that does it and pisses me off is one Joe Mazzulla. Joe Mazzulla loves a good hack of Mitch. So we'll see. D. Cannon says CK2K agreed. Yeah, man. Again, I hear you guys. You know, if this was 2K, yes, I would up Mitch's minutes. But in real life, the kid has shown that he is unfortunately injury prone. So how do you do that? You got to go with the load management. Don't play back-to-backs. Hold him for games. I don't care. I'm with it. Because this is probably going to be his most, if not his most healthy season since his rookie year. And even then he got hurt. I'm just saying. We need him healthy. That's the most important thing. Triple-double Jericho Sims greater than Giannis. Yes, I said it. You're probably right, Wisdom. They probably should just get rid of that Giannis guy. Just send him wherever he wants to go, right, Wisdom? Just ask him, hey, Giannis, where do you want to go? And then just send him to that team since he's not as good as Jericho Sims. I agree with you, Wisdom. CK, Joel Embiid or Mitchell Robinson? Mitchell Robinson. Joel Embiid is cooked. He's still going to have some good nights here and there, but for the length of a playoff push, Joel Embiid is cooked. Hot take. I got a lot of hot takes today, bro. I got a lot of hot takes, bro. If you were asking me like 3-4 seasons ago, yeah, unfortunately, I have to make the nasty decision to pick Joel Embiid. But right now, 2026 Joel Embiid, cooked. All right, we back in it, though, by the way. 31-35. He said they all hack Mitch, but Missoula be spamming that ish. I don't feel like we've seen – when's the last time we've seen hack a Mitch? I swear it was the Celtics game. I don't think we've seen a hack a Mitch since Missoula did it. Missoula does it. I know the Magic did it for a little bit in the beginning of the season, and they stopped. But no one really does the hack a Mitch outside of Missoula. Missoula, yeah, like you said, he spams the hell out of it. I can't stand Joe Missoula. Missed shot there from Jordan Clarkson. Rebounded, though, by the Knicks. A long rebound. Landry Shamet. 35-33. 8 minutes remain in this second quarter. What a step back from Deuce. Deuce McBride drains the three ball, and we have confidence with this unit. Beautiful time management here from Mike Brown, utilizing the second unit here for the majority of the second quarter in the first game of a back-to-back. But there goes Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard has 15 points already, and he is just getting to the basket like no one's there. What are we doing, folks? In the words of Clyde Frazier. And that's going to be a moving screen on Landry Shamet. That's a no-no, Shamo. What up, David G? Hope you're good, man. Wisdom. Can somebody guard this white boy? There goes Pritchard again. Pritchard trying to get free. Instead, it's Derek White who's left wide open. Luckily, no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. The Knicks push the other way. Josh Hart checks back in, by the way, for OG Anunoby. And right now, you know, I'm gonna be wishful thinking, and maybe, just maybe, Mike Brown is seeing how Josh Hart plays with this second unit. Because it's the second unit and Josh Hart. I'm just wishful thinking that maybe, you know, maybe he might be willing to make a roster change and he wants to see how Josh Hart truly looks with these guys. Again, just wishful thinking. Just wishful thinking. He does it a lot, B. Mills. He does it a lot. He's crafty with it, man. Landry Shamet no good on the fadeaway jumper. Jason Tatum with the take. Jason Tatum loses the handle, but then does get the contact and the foul. NYC B-Ball says, CK, you watching on MSG or Prime? I'm watching on MSG. We live in that VPN life. I couldn't, you know, I love the pre-show and the halftime show with Prime and all them, but the in-game, whether it's Reggie Miller, Stan Van Gundy, it's not an enjoyable listen when the Knicks are playing. CK stirring the pot. I'm just saying, you know, it could be. You know, maybe Mike Brown wants to see something. But that experiment is over now because here comes Jalen Brunson getting ready to check into the game, as well as Karl Anthony Towns. Omari with the $2 Superset Towns. Watch how big men play ball and grow up. Omari really wants Karl Anthony Towns to grow up. Tatum looked like a ghost. Facts, Joe Rudder. Yeah, it just something about him. It just feels like he's playing with half energy today. It doesn't feel like he's going full mode. But he has 10 points, 8 rebounds. So what do I know? It just feels like that. Lazy pass by Clarkson. Shamet, nice extra pass. Oh my goodness, the Knicks are moving the rock, but we can't get the payoff. A missed shot by Deuce McBride, and the Celtics going the other way. Knicks up by 1. Celtics can take a lead here on this play. Josh Hart jumping and flopping all over the place. Celtics keep the ball. Peyton Pritchard picked up Deuce McBride. Pritchard on the drive. Pritchard with the floater. Pritchard no good. Rebounded by Karl. And here come the Knicks the other way. Jordan Clarkson with a nice move. Clarkson has defenders all around him. Clarkson pulling to Pritchard, but he doesn't go up with it. Clarkson just fighting for his life. Gets the ball back. Resets. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Three ball up for Josh Hart. Hart has not hit a single three here tonight. Rebounded again by Jason Tatum. He said Clarkson's a character. Three ball by White. Jordan Clarkson, where were you? But luckily, the Celtics not making threes, but look who it is. Peyton Pritchard getting the offensive board. Three ball up by Hauser, and it's good. I don't want to be that guy, but a certain somebody checked in, and now we're watching our team go into the negative. 40-38. The Knicks trailing by 2. I'm not trying to be messy. I'm not trying to be messy. But there is a plus-minus stat for a reason. Anyways, I don't like Pritchard out hustling Hart. I hear you. Celtics movement keeps getting open three look versus our starters. That's just what the Celtics do, man. That's their game plan, man. Pace and space. Pace and space. 0-0 in Hart minutes. LOL. I want CK. I can't, CK. I can't. No, let them play together, man. Let the former Lakers play together. Yo, I swear, get Josh the F off this team. Eddie Suarez is not happy. Chat going in on Hart. And us here in the Mikal Bridges Hive delegation, we're sitting back, and it's just like one of those, it's unfortunate, but we're glad that it's not Bridges getting killed today. SZM Hart is killing me right now, dude. Get in line. Hart is getting everybody. Maybe throwing Mo D in for a Hart. I understand the youth. I understand the experience. I get all that, but like, I don't know. I length and it just to me it makes zero sense that Mo Diawara is not a part of the rotation. Peace and love. I feel like I think he has been the kind of guy that plays about 12 minutes a game. I feel like that's where he should be at, 12, 15 a game. But again, that's why I'm here to talk to you guys. I'm not a head coach, but I don't understand. I just feel like we got gifted a guy with length that can hit a shot. He's building confidence. You give him play, he gets more confidence. I understand he's young. Play him in the right minutes. Put him in at the right times. Not saying he has to play about 30, 20 even, but he should be in rotation, man. But I digress. What do I know? What do I know? Fisher Hunter said, Bridges High. We here, man. We've been here all season long. Through the hate, through the positive. We here, man. Blackness said Mikal trash too. I don't know who Mikal is, but Mikal is balling today. The only person guarding Mikal Bridges tonight is Mike Brown, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Jay Fart thinks he is starter. Exactly, CK. Build your bench. I get it. Rookie, inexperience. I get it. Like, I understand it. But also, just going off of strictly the eye test, watching these games on a night-to-night basis, Diawara's mistakes aren't like boneheaded mistakes. Like, I feel like they're just like, normal rookie mistakes. But for more times than not, I feel like he gives us more positives. I don't know. I can go on and on. This time next year, Diawara better be in that rotation if we don't send him to Milwaukee. All right, here we go. Mikal Bridges checks back into the game. He started off the game with 7 points, 3 for 3. Does he still have the shot in him? 40-38 is the score. Josh Hart with the rock. Knicks trail by just 2. Shout out to everybody in the chat here for yet another play-by-play. We got 2 more of these before it's time for the playoffs. Karl-Anthony Towns trying to get a screen. He does get the screen. Brunson with the roll to Towns. Towns with the fadeaway jumper, and Towns gets it to fall. Welcome back to the game. Carl getting his first field goal of the night. Shout out to Big Daddy G. Best playoff teams be letting their young guys play. NBA is different today. I completely agree, brother. Completely agree. Jason Tatum with a take there. Can't get it up. And Jordan Walsh out-rebounds Towns. But Towns does a good job getting in there, forcing the jump ball. And let's see if the Knicks can get it back here. Steve Assassin said Bridges started hot, then they went away from him. Facts. Bonsai Knicks. Konnichiwa, Knicks fam. Salute from Japan. Salute to you as well. Nice win there for Karl Anthony Towns. Good job there with the extra effort to then get us the possession back. Knicks with the tie game, 40-40. Karl Anthony Towns putting the ball on the ground, goes right after Walsh, smaller defender, but he played smaller there. Somehow Walsh out-muscled Towns. Towns ends up on the floor. Celtics have numbers. Vucevic shoots it right over Brunson and Bridges. I did not like that possession there from Towns. Towns, you got to go up strong on the smaller defender. How did he end up on the floor? Brunson with a nice floater, and it's good. Jalen Brunson gets it to fall. Another two-man game there. Another showing of it between Towns and Brunson. Vucevic no good for three. Knicks have an opportunity to take the lead back. 4 minutes remain in this first half. Karl Anthony Towns, strong take out to Deuce. Deuce needs to make that pass. A little late there. Hart scared to shoot it. Finally shoots it. Contested, but it doesn't matter. Josh Hart finally getting a bucket to fall to. Quiet down the people in the chat. His first field goal of the night. 1 for 4 is Josh Hart. 4 points on the night. He does have the worst plus minus. But right now, the Knicks up by 2. Derek White. By the way, I pressed the three-point button. They claimed it was a long 2, so that was not a 3 ball. So pretend you didn't hear that sound. They said it was a 2, yeah. I don't know. They rewarded it as a 2. I thought it was a 3, but I think he stepped back and had his foot on the line. Yeah, but see, if he goes into the contact, that's a foul. The fact that he's falling away, I don't know. I get what Mike Breen's trying to say. I understand what Mike Breen's trying to say, arguing for Karl, and there's a fair argument, but Karl does not do himself any favors by falling away from the contact. Go into the contact. You can still go into a contact, draw contact without having to use your off arm or do the little wraparound. Like, it's possible, Karl. That's why I say there's a difference between Karl when he goes to the basket with a purpose compared to when he goes to the basket to try and get a foul. I hate the version of him that goes to try and get a foul. Nice move there by Jalen Brunson, by the way. 46-44. It's a 2-point game, 3-12 in the third quarter. Tatum, nice pass out to Hauser. Hauser with space, and Hauser a killer from the three-point line. Nice pass there to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns holding on to the rock. Towns back to Brunson. Brunson picked up by Walsh. He uses the screen. Brunson with space. He likes the matchup with Kata, but he likes the Towns versus Walsh matchup better. And that's what I'm talking about. That is what we need from Karl Anthony Towns. That is what I mean. You got this smaller kid, like peace and love. Jordan Walsh having a solid season this year. He's doing better. He's much improved. He's shooting well, blah, 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 blah. But he cannot guard you, Towns. There's no reason he should be up on all twos and you down on the floor. Great move here from Karl Anthony Towns here. Stay strong, get to the basket. He cannot stay in front of you. Golly. Finally, man. Free throw on the way for Karl. Don't let Josh Dobbs guard you. I heard someone say Charlie Villanueva. Ay, ay, ay. All right, 47-49, finding Peyton Pritchard. Oh, gosh, hold on. Miss CK. Peyton Pritchard, he going to get a shot here. He going to get the shot clock cheese. He going to get shot clock cheese. He going to get shot clock cheese. He does not. Good rebound there from the Knicks. Knicks have numbers if they choose to use it. OG left open for 3, and it's good. Beautiful play there by the Knicks. They fight for the rebound, get the open 3 ball by OG. 2 minutes remain in the half, and the Knicks are up by 5. Jason Tatum with another weak take to the basket. And here come the Knicks. Referee's not there to help him that time. Brunson in transition. It was a good-looking shot. Can't get it to fall. Here comes the Celtics the other way. Wow, drawing contact there is Derek White. Derek White going to the line for 2 to cut into this 5-point New York Knicks lead. Knicks been hiding their hand with the 2-man game on purpose. Flea Sports, I'm going to be real with you. I agree. I think so too. A lot of things just randomly started happening this month. Mikal Bridges has been attacking the rim at a consistent pace all month long. We haven't seen that all year long. The 2-man game, all of a sudden, when Brunson gets back from his injury, we see him and Karl-Anthony Towns running a lot more pick and rolls and playing 2-man game. I'm in for that conspiracy that the Knicks were holding that in their back pocket all year long, and now they're trying to work it out to be prepared for the playoffs. I'm here for that conspiracy. I subscribe to it. I subscribe to it. I subscribe to that point. I think you might be on to something. Jalen Brunson on a nice take. Brunson tried to fit the pass, and Josh Hart. It was tipped away. If Josh Hart had just let it go, it would have been Knicks ball. Hart tried to save it, tips out of bounds, and it's Celtics ball, turnover. Rare edition, what up, homie? Blackness said I think so too. I'm just saying, like I don't think that's a crazy conspiracy. Jason Tatum firing the 3. Tatum now just throwing up blanks, but Tatum missing, but gets his own rebound and cleans it up. Kata with a nice play. Kata gets himself into the starting lineup this season. He has had himself a good year as well. Karl-Anthony Towns finding OG. OG, a contested 3 yet again. That one no good. Rebounded by Kata. Hart needs to play smarter. Amen. 52-51, 47 seconds remain in this half. Knicks with a 1-point lead. Jason Tatum throws up the oop. Kata wasn't ready for it. He corrals it, goes back up with it, draws contact, can't get any of the buckets to fall. But free throws are on the way for Kata. Kata carving up the Knicks' soft interior defense. What's Carl even doing? Getting a better seat than all of us to see Kata go off. 52 is on the board, by the way, chat. June 3rd, first game of the finals. Let's go. Kata making both free throws. Celtics take the slight lead with 38 seconds remaining in the half. Knicks score or shoot here quick. They can get the final possession of the game. Brunson fires the mid-ranger in and stays in. All right, so we're going to see here Knicks would be left with at least 3 seconds if the Celtics choose to use the entire shot clock. We'll see what we can do here. Knicks with the lead, 54-53. Second quarter has been all Knicks, 28-24. Nice passer to Tatum. Tatum out to Pritchard. Pritchard fires the 3. It's no good. And the Celtics, no, they're going to hit that out of bounds. That's going to be Knicks ball. And just as I previously said, leaving the Knicks with 3.9, basically 4 seconds to go. Can the Knicks get a solid shot up here to extend their lead to go into the half with some momentum? Jordan Walsh checking back into the game. Audio. I'm not buying it. There's only 2 people talking about audio. I know that joke doesn't work in 2026. I can see my levels. I can hear myself in the headphones. Hit refresh. Jalen Brunson with the rock. Brunson's gonna fire. He had time to go. Decides to shoot it early. No good there. The Knicks with the 1-point lead, 54-53. Only 2 Knicks in double figures. 16 points for Jalen Brunson, 10 for OG Anunoby. Bridges got the game started with 7. Didn't see a shot after that. Karl-Anthony Towns with 5. Art with 3, 1 for 4 in the night. And the bench, we saw some great minutes. I think the best part of this game was the opening moments of the second quarter, if you ask me. We saw some great stuff from Mitchell Robinson. Deuce McBride still trying to find his feet. Jordan Clarkson still trying to get himself confident as well. I think the New York Knicks trying to get themselves together, but I'm not mad at what we're seeing. There's a few things that need to be cleaned up: rebounding and interior defense, and Josh Hart. But other than that, the Knicks handling themselves well as they hold on to a slight lead going into halftime. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got how many? We got 350 in the building rocking with us. We got another play-by-play. This is your boy CK2K. Subscribe here if you haven't already. Also, go check out my channel. We're getting back to making these videos as the playoffs are underway. Yeah. -9 for Hart. Yeah, his plus-minus not great. It did stop for me. I had to restart the stream. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, just hit that refresh. If there's ever a time where you don't hear my audio, just hit refresh, and I'm sure it'll be back. So go ahead and try that. Shout out to you, Joe Schmo. CK, no cap. I've had to refresh twice because audio dropped. Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder why. Twitch, are you guys having any issues? Your audio's been fine the entire time, so it might just be a YouTube thing. Yeah, thanks, B Mills. I was just curious because on my end, I haven't had any issues. I'm looking at my status board, and there's been no drops, no audio drops, nothing on my end. So it seems like it's just a YouTube thing, which is interesting. Twitch is fine. Now your audio's been good. Thank you. Yeah, so, I don't know. Weird. But yeah, if you ever hear me go out or mute, just hit refresh. I don't know why YouTube's doing that to y'all, but I guess that just is what it is, man. Trade Josh Hart for Angel Reese, who says no. Now you good, CK. Appreciate you, Rare Edition. Marcus Miller said 1 Raptors up 16 versus the Heat. Oh, they are. They're ready for. Wait, we have Charlotte first. We close with Toronto, right? We have Charlotte tomorrow, and then Toronto closes the season on the 12th. Or no, I got the other way around. No. We have Toronto tomorrow and Charlotte on the 12th. I'm stupid. Shout out to the $5 super by Cliff Curval, a.k.a. Triple C Pointer. He said, putting on my tinfoil fitted for the Brunson Towns 2-man game. Cue the X-Files themes. I have it here somewhere. We got to bring it back. We got to bring back the X-Files theme, but I got you. Open your third eye. Let's go, Knicks. Yeah, I'm right there with you. He says CK got 10.1 surround sound in his new crib. You better tell him. We also got this is the first time in forever I don't have Spectrum. We out here with ATT fiber, bro. We moved up, bro. I don't want to hear it. If we have any drops, somebody's getting punched. Salute to you, hold your vibes. Hold a vibe. Sorry. I think they said hold your vibes. Damn, CK, we are not going to see my boy GTA in the playoffs. That sucks. GTA brings that energy. Never say never. If the matchup calls for it, he can definitely be ready to play. Plug and play for sure for GTA. But as of right now, the rotation seems to be set. I think Clarkson and GTA are interchangeable, depending on the matchup. So don't say never. There's a possibility he gets some minutes. Ties with the $5 super. He said, I'm sad because I feel like we've seen the last of Mo for the year. Be for real, Milk done. Yeah, I think so too, brother. Quiet half for Pritchard. Josh steps up. We keep doing our thing and we win. Amen. But yeah, we got to stop that Pritchard guy. I think Tatum's already at a double-double, right? Am I tripping? Jason Tatum, almost. He has 10 points, 9 rebounds in this one. 2 for 11 from the field. The nerves are catching him in MSG, the place where he last got hurt. Hartford, Denny Advia. Ties, we will have no choice but to play the whole team. I'd say everyone will be ready I don't think Mo will be, though. I don't think Mo gets burned. I think we are done with Mo for the year. I hope I'm wrong, but as for GTA, I wholeheartedly believe that GTA and Clarkson are interchangeable in the rotation, depending on the matchups. 00 getting minutes over GOAT Mo to do cardio, shaking my head. Yeah. What did Blake Griffin say, KG? Josh has an uncanny ability to be in the right place in the clutch. Marcus Miller still fighting for Josh. That's what I'm saying. That's what I wanted to do. Embiid getting surgery for appendicitis, and Sixers losing to Houston by 10. Golly, yeah, they getting smacked by 15. It's 28-43. Meanwhile, yeah, the Raptors are opening a can on the Miami Heat. Let's do a standings check. Let's do a standings check. I know it's about the same, but let's do a standings check. This is what we're dealing with right now in the playoff hunt. I don't know why I made it so big, but here we are. So right now, our Knicks are still sitting pretty at 3. We will be seeing Toronto in the first round as of right now. Again, it is still very possible we can get this seed, but we have to win throughout the remainder of the season. And we need the Boston Celtics to drop a game for us outside of tonight. But just keeping it simple, we may stay right here. I still think that this team is interchangeable. I mean, winning tonight helps them keep their spot, but I feel like, they can move. They can still move. I'm keeping my eye on Charlotte, but as of right now, they might be staying in the play-in. We'll see what happens when we play them on the 12th. But, yeah, interesting. The West, though, man. This should be a fun first round. Oh, you guys, I'm saying this and that, but you guys can't even see my mouse. I'm pointing at things. Y'all can't even see my mouse. So you don't even know what I'm pointing at. It doesn't matter. Looking at the West. The West should be fun, but yeah, man. I'm looking at our path. So that means, not to try and act like our first opponent doesn't exist, but perfect world, we handle business, do what we're supposed to do. We have home court advantage. We win round 1. We move on to face most likely Boston, who's had a good year, and we could see the rematch between the Knicks and the Celtics in the playoffs. And I feel that series is going to be a doozy. Boston ain't letting what happened last year happen again so easily. So I think that could be a 7-game series. And then after that, barring nothing goes wrong, we see our old friends in Detroit. Unless Detroit's inexperience strikes, and then they go bouncing early. Man, I'm looking at it. I'm really trying to figure out who's coming out of the East. Obviously, the Knicks fan in me is like, man, we got it. But also, just looking at it, imagine if Charlotte just goes on the nastiest run and goes to the finals, bro. That's not happening. It's going to be interesting in the East. West is not so interesting to me. I feel like there can be upsets. I feel like San Antonio could fall apart. I feel like the defending champs could fall apart. They won't, but I think it's possible. But the West doesn't interest me as much because it's going to be a good series, but I feel like we know who's going to move on. East, though, man, sheesh. I don't know. The Nets, remember, they need to lose the rest of their games. Are they getting smacked right now? Yeah. Detroit can't shop. Pistons coming out the East. Yeah, possibly, right? Bring on Barrett. Yeah, I think RJ's going to have I think RJ's going to be in try-hard mode against us, bro. I'm going to be real with you. I think RJ is going to be in try-hard mode against us. Oh, yeah. They getting smacked by 30. 71-46 against the Pacers. Damn. Sixers giving up, going to get rid of Nurse Morey hire. Hot take. I I would get rid of Embiid before I get rid of Nurse. Hot take. I have a lot of hot takes today. Hear me out. I know Embiid is who Embiid is, right? Former MVP. You know, when healthy, he's a terror in the league. But let's also keep it a buck. This is coming from a GM perspective. Let's keep it a buck. Is that version of Joel Embiid still going to be a consistent thing for the remainder of his career? Or are we what's seeing right now with Joel Embiid with the injuries and stuff? Is it time for him to put him in a role where he's like a third option somewhere else? And then just build around Tyrese Maxey and Edgecombe and get just stay young. Let Nurse develop those guys and then rock with that. That's my hot take if I'm Philadelphia. You got your vet in PG. He's not going anywhere with that money unless you can trade him out. But my hot take is I would try and ship Embiid and try and get something out of him now. But that's just me. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. That crazy take, chat? Joel is a hobbler, yeah. If we're bound to be humbled in the first round, I prefer be by RJ and quick. Just make it quick. Nobody wants Embiid, though, right? Very true. Somebody will take him, though. Somebody will take him, though. I can see a Lakers doing a 3-team deal, sending Ayton over to Philly, getting Embiid there with the help of some other squad. You know, Milwaukee, I could see them doing it. If they're going to lose Giannis, they could do some. They could get in the business of Embiid. Again, this is all hypothetical. I don't think that they trade Embiid. I'm just saying this is what I would do if I was Philly. I feel like I'd rather cut loose Embiid, rock with Nurse, and just develop the next looking Sixers. But that's just me. That's just me. I think Embiid's got to go. I think Embiid's superstar 1A days are behind him. I still think he's going to be great as like a third option, but not as a first option. He said it's a crazy take, but understandable, CK. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Again, that's why I said hot take. Hot take. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm just saying that's what I would do if I was Philly. Philly needs to focus their build. Right now, it's like they do not know who to build around. That's what I'm saying. I'm focusing my build. Maxey and Edgecombe. That's it. I'll keep her on what's his name? PG. He's, good vet leadership. Not saying Embiid's not, but if I'm getting rid of one of the contracts. Damn, that's a good. Never mind. I take it back. Maybe. But yeah, no, to your point, Wisdom, yeah. I agree. He said reprocess the process. Facts. Watch the Nets give their whole shop for a washed Embiid. Please do it. Please do it. Would I give up a pinky for the Knicks to win the chip? Is it guaranteed, NYC B-ball? Is it guaranteed? Or is it just to give us a better shot? Because I don't need my pinky, bro. Let me not say that and then the universe, I cut my pinky off or something like that crazy. If it's for a guaranteed championship, I'll sacrifice. KG said, I ain't giving up body parts. If I do it on if it's my left pinky, it can go, bro. If it's a guaranteed championship, it is what it is, man. Wisdom said, I'd give up Carl. Spurs or Thunder would take Embiid and make him a third option. Yo, put him on the Thunder. Yeesh. Yeah, that'd be. I could see him on the Thunder. You flip Isaiah Hartenstein. Yeah, that would be nasty. Let's not talk that into existence. Bridges went 3 for 3 and didn't get any more shots for the rest of the half. You know, it's tough being Bridges high, man. They iced my boy out, man. My left pinky toe for sure. See, you might be onto something. Pinky toe's even more useless. You gonna find out though how useful that pinky toe is when you be tripping all the time and you ain't got balance. We have fun here, y'all. He said the toe, right? You gonna be losing balance. You'd be like, why do I keep falling? That's why. All right, man. We back in action. Second half, getting ready to get started here. Shout out to everybody in the chat for yet another play-by-play. We got a strong 370 in the building. Can the Knicks finish the job and get another win on the Boston Celtics on the season? Or will the Celtics, the second seed Celtics, beat us and keep us away from the second seed? We'll find out here. Second half, getting ready to get started. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. SEM said, what you think should be our priorities coming into the playoffs? Passing the damn ball. Passing and rebounding. Passing and rebounding. Get the open man, trust your players, rebound the damn ball. I guess you should throw defense in there, right? But I just feel like when we move the rock, we got guys that can get it. But yeah, rebounding for sure. Okay, how about this? Better answer. Rebounding and limit turnovers. There you go. That's my final answer. Rebounding, limit turnovers, and a little bit of defense, please. Final answer. Jordan Walsh got 4 fouls already. Interesting. 53-54. Mikal Bridges' first shot since the first quarter, and guess who's still hot? Mikal Bridges, 4 for 4 from the field. He said, you know what? I still would like to shoot, please. And Bridges getting it going. He loves playing against the Boston Celtics, and that's good for us. 53-57, 4-point game. Alley-oop. Walsh gets the nice layup off of the alley-oop. Still a 2-point game. Bridges now off the dribble. He finds Hart. Hart goes around the screen. Hart caught up in the paint. He gets out to Bridges. Bridges with Sam Hauser on his hip. He's going to go right after him. Bridges with the drive. Bridges out to Hart. Hart for 3 without hesitation. And look at the ball movement by Mikal Bridges and the Knicks. Josh Hart also taking a shot without thinking about it. Makes me happy. 60-55. Jordan Walsh looking around. Knicks trying to lock in here defensively. Good switch there between the two Knickerbockers, between Brunson and Bridges. Jason Tatum gets it over to White. White picked up by Hart. Hart trying to stay in front of him, having a hard time. Floater up and no good. Rebounded by Keita and Towns. Out-rebounding him and going the other way. Jalen Brunson getting it over to Hart. Hart pump fakes it. Hart drives it. Hart with a weird pass to Towns and gets it right back. And we're starting it over with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Brunson on the drive. Brunson picked up by Hauser. Brunson finding OG, who's wide open for 3 and makes him pay. The Knicks coming out of the half with the hot hand. Bridges, OG, Hart all shooting the 3 ball well. And the Knicks up 63-55, 8-point game. Not sure if there was a delay of game warning, but we are taking some time to look at that OG 3 once again. Jason Tatum on the take. Jason Tatum able to make the layup. We back, Shells. We back. Hart is all over the place, yeah. He said that was not a pass, CK. I'm being generous, all right? I'll say it's a pass, all right? Let him be, bro. He's having a bad enough game, bro. Brunson over to Hart. Hart finding Towns. Towns on the post. Towns finding Brunson. Brunson extra pass. Towns finding Hart again for a corner 3, and the threes keep on coming. Timeout called by Missoula and the Celtics, and the Knicks now with a 9-point lead behind a couple of threes by Hart, Bridges, and OG. Great shooting in this third quarter, leaving everything in the past from the prior quarter. Love what we're seeing so far. Knicks with the lead, timeout called by Boston. What up, Chuck D? We got a legend in the building. Shout out to you. Said, let's fam show go. Knicks taking this one personal. Hart quieting the haters. Hart wide open 3 due to the PNR from Carl and Cap. Very good call, E-Mills. He said Hart got fixed at halftime. And we got a defibrillator. Got Hart back running. Marie B said, okay, I changed my mind. Keep Hart in the game. Ty said, this is why I don't badmouth Joshua. I love how Mikal plays today. Mikal's been playing well all month long. Getting himself playoff ready. Shout out to the Bridges High. We here. The Knicks came to play. Yeah, Knicks with the early lead in this third quarter. We got a 12-4 lead in the third quarter in general. Got 9:30 left in this third quarter. And Knicks looking good so far, but we're going to see what the Celtics bring out of the timeout. Mike Hirsch said, find open men. Don't lose your guy on D. And we can go deep. There's no place I'd rather be. Yeah, CF said, sorry for being negative. This is a trailer of what the game versus the Hornets is going to look like. Not for us. Oh, man. A broken clock is right twice a day. Hope Hart can figure out his defense. Great start of the third. Yep. Turn me up. You better tell him, Energy. Wisdom not backing down. Hart is the most annoying basketball player in the league. All right. Third quarterback in action. Timeout was called by Boston. What happened was the Knicks saw that Jaylen Brown interview. Brown was doing a lot of talking. Yeah. Look at the differential. Yeah, man. It's going to take a lot. We have to win the rest of our games, and the Celtics lose at least one other outside of tonight. So it can happen. It is not over for the second seed for us, but we'll see. Starting tonight with a win would give us a good shot. That being said, 9:22 remains in the third quarter. Bridges on White, finding Tatum. White having a quiet night today. Bridges doing a solid job there defensively. OG doing a solid job defensively, but Tatum still getting the tough bucket to fall. 66-59. Karl-Anthony Towns hands it over to Brunson. Brunson back over to Bridges. Bridges thought about it. Great lead pass to Hart. And the New York Knicks are balling right now, scoring with ease. Just got to lock in a little bit more on the defensive end. D-Money said beat them at their own game. Let's go Knicks. Down goes Hart. Derek White trying to take advantage. Misses it terribly. Ball is loose. Picked up by Kata. Kata Superman pass to Hauser. Hauser to the corner. Three. Way short, rebounded by, there's going to be a loose ball foul. And Kata's going to get the foul. Karl-Anthony Towns getting feisty with Kata. But a foul on Kata, Knicks ball. Knicks looking good. Well, Embiid is officially done. He has to have surgery, appendicitis. How long is that going to keep him out? That's not a long. How long does appendicitis keep you out? At the most a week, right? Am I tripping? How long is that going to be? Am I tripping? Jalen Brunson over to Towns. Towns fakes it. Towns finding Hart. Extra pass to OG for the corner three. Great ball movement. Great sharing there. But can't get the three ball to fall. Can't use the L2 button to box out. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love the 2K references, y'all. About a week, right? That's what I thought. So he's still going to be good for the playoffs. And beat out 2 to 6 weeks to recover. Tragic, bro. Sorry, Philly. That math doesn't math. It takes that long for appendicitis. I mean, let me not strike the universe to make me find out in person. Jalen Brunson, a fall-away three. Towns with the rebound, throws up some nonsense, gets his own rebound, goes up and gets the bucket. 70-59. At least 2 weeks, CK, depending on how advanced his case is. Okay. Yeah, see, that makes sense. 2 weeks makes sense. But someone said 6 weeks? 2 to 6 weeks, bro? Damn. But yeah, Lord, I'm not trying to find out. That's just what I would thought. Look at that play by Towns. I love that effort. Forget the fouls. You're not going to get them. Play like you're not going to get a foul. Stop catering to the referees. They're not catering to you. Play tough. Bridges is down. Rebounded by Carl. Carl Lee passed to Brunson, and Brunson now slowing it down. Knicks with an 11-point lead right now over the Boston Celtics. Brunson off of the screen. He finds Towns. Towns, a strong take, and this is the Towns I want to see. Forget the fouls. Forget the not getting calls. Go up strong. They little. Let's go, Carl. Love that the last few takes there from Karl Anthony Towns. Eddie says it takes longer. CK, I had the surgery. Okay. I guess I'm just ignorant to the situation. That damn. At least 2 weeks, probably 3. Damn. I guess that makes sense, man. Pick and we rolling. Embiid been sick for about a week. If it's all related, he might be out a bit longer due to infection recovery. Shoot, man, that's crazy. Mike Hirsch said, I'm not afraid of these Celtics. Bring them on. I would love to take out the Celtics 2 years in a row, bro, in the playoffs. There would be nothing more that can make my heart happy outside of winning a championship than to bounce the Celtics 2 years in a row and have Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have to cry about it on their little shows again after the fact. His two-man game is unguardable, bro. I'm telling you, I'm all in on the conspiracy. Mike Brown had it in his back pocket the whole time. JC said Sixers cook either way. Yeah, for sure. Seeing Brunson Cat 1-2 punch right before the playoffs is glorious. Mike been holding it. I'm telling you, I'm in on that conspiracy, bro. Bounce them 2 years. I want it, bro. I want it. That would make me so happy. And then to hear them complain, talking about nothing sucks more than losing to New York in the playoffs. And I hope Jason Tatum stays healthy the whole way through. Raggedy casual fans trying to act like, if Tatum didn't get hurt, the Knicks wouldn't have won, man. You wasn't watching the game. We was already up before you. Man, shut up. Ooh, I want to bounce them twice, bro. Yeah, show the play. Go ahead, Mikal. Yeah. That's the energy I'm on right now. Take your lunch money, man. Let's go. I like conspiracy CK. Knicks just held back, and Pat McAfee with the replays by Kevin Owens as the real guy on the phone. I wish the second one. CK, WTF, what a secret weapon. I'm into flat earth and JV Cat PNR. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Celtics got off easy with the Tatum injury, and they've been leaning on that all season. Ooh, don't get me started, bro. I can't wait. But let's focus on this game right now. Let's win this one right now. Vucevic out to Pritchard, the only Celtic that's been killing us all game long. Knicks right now, though, have been grooving in this third quarter. 72-59. Peyton Pritchard, a double step back over to Tatum. Tatum fires it, and Tatum finding his shot at the right time. Appreciate you, Leo. We have fun with these play-by-plays. CK, where Craig or Greg, whatever the hater's name is, where is he at now? Yeah, where is Greg? Oh, you know what? Greg be saying that he's blocked on this channel, but I don't have the powers to bring him back. So, it's not Greg's fault. I'm sure Greg would be here hating still as Vucevic makes a 3-ball. Here we go. All right, 65-72. Knicks with the inbound there. Karl Anthony Towns posting up Jason Tatum. And there's the turnover.
Tragic. Tragic.
All right, 65-72. Peyton Pritchard over to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum with the rock. Jason Tatum picked up by Brunson, pushing him out the way to get the easy pull. It's no good. Rebounded by White. The Knicks believe that there was a little bit of grabbing going on, but no foul called. Jason Tatum faking it. Tatum trying to get the shot back. He shoots it over Brunson, and they're going to call a foul on Jalen Brunson. Here come the Celtics fighting back now. Why does Bridges do that? Go get the damn rebound. That one no good. Tatum missing some free throws as of late. Interesting here, but we'll take it. GOT said ball don't lie. What up, Queens? What's good, brother? Hope you're good, man. 66-72. 5:10 remains in this third quarter after a hot start by the New York Knicks. They cooled down a little bit while the Celtics try to get themselves back in this game. 6-point game. Mikal Bridges over to Mitchell Robinson, who is desperately needed. We got the two big man unit out there. No Hart as he checks out. Brunson spins around. Brunson fires the mid-ranger. That's no good. Another rebound for Tatum, who has the double-double tonight. Tatum over to Pritchard. Pritchard from the M on Madison Square Garden. And just like that, it's 69-72. What a game here as the Celtics getting themselves back into the flow.
Nice.
That was late. Pressed it like an hour ago. We pressed it like an hour ago. Damn. Oh, I missed the alley-oop. I'm glitching. Oh, my gosh. Alley-oop there to Mitchell Robinson. We love it. Defense there, but they're going to call a foul. Yeah, Brunson, good alley-oop there to Mitchell Robinson. I missed it. I'm sorry. I had the little loading wheel. But what's the foul here? Oh, Carl. Yeah, that's a foul, brother. Yeah, that's a foul, big guy. I'm sorry, Carl. I can't defend you there, brother. That is, in fact, a foul. All right, 74-69.
Nice.
4 minutes remain. Tatum with the mid-ranger. It's no good and rebounded by Mikal Bridges. Bridges back over to Brunson. Brunson trying to get this ship back on track. 5-point game. Brunson goes right into Sherman. He goes up with a close one, gets the roll. And now 76-69.
Nice.
Next dead ball, you should refresh, CK. You're lagging a touch plus the lag. Okay, for sure. Jalen Brunson on the drive. Jalen Brunson with the pull. That one's no good. Rebounded by Jason Tatum. Tatum pushing over to Sherman. Sherman fires the three. All right, well, we knew it would come. We knew it would come. The Celtics fighting back here. Back to a 4-point game for Boston after making their last few shots. Knicks started off hot, but now it's about pretty even here in this third quarter. 22-19 is the scoring differential in favor of the New York Knicks. Tracy Morgan with this sideways waves. I'm still waiting on somebody to explain to me how you can get waves sideways. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn how that happens. I don't know how Tracy Morgan does that. Hakeem the Dream, $2 super. He says Brunson passed the damn ball. All right. He said old school. That doesn't explain the how. How do you get how do you scientifically get sideways waves? Do I have to brush it that way? My hair don't grow that direction. Anyway, 76-72. We're back in action after the timeout. OG trying to get it to Robinson. Robinson not able to corral it. Celtics going the other way. Derek White back off to Hauser. Hauser using the screen. Hauser finding Vucevic. Vucevic for a three, and it's good. Jason Tatum is on the bench. The Celtics get themselves back in it. And here we go. Brush sideways, CK. Although your hair trains after a while. That is an old school choice. I guess that's it, huh? Damn. Train it, CK. Got you. I don't want it. I just curious. Another rebound and another one. Peyton Pritchard, back-to-back rebounds, but they're going to say there was a foul on that second one, so it's going to be Knicks ball. I mean, I'll take it. I just don't know how that is a foul for the Knicks. I'm not complaining about it. We'll keep it. Oh, no, it's not a foul for the Knicks. It's going to be Celtics ball. Yeah, I didn't understand that play, but golly, for the love of God, rebounds are killing us, chat. Derek White with the inbound. They trail by just 1 point. Peyton Pritchard has been the hero for the Boston Celtics here today. What a crossover. He pulls. Mitch Robinson grabbing the floor, and just like that, the Celtics up by 2, 78-76. Eddie Marr says, CK, get my guy GTA out there. Peyton Pritchard absolutely having himself a night against us. Josh Hart. I don't know how Hart got fouled on the screen, but down is Hart. Oh, got it. You got an elbow. Got it. I was going to say, that's a terrible screen. That is a terrible screen, but that's a foul first. All right, Jalen Brunson trying to get around Brunson. Picked up by Shimmer. He had a wide open player behind him, but he said, my name is Jalen Mr. Clutch Brunson, as he hits the step back jumper and ties the game back at 78. 20 points for JB, 50% shooting from the field. And the Knicks trying to get a stop here, but Peyton Pritchard not allowing that. He shoots it over Mitchell Robinson with no fear. Mitchell Robinson going for the rebound there, but loses it on the way. But it's going to be a foul. CK, why is McBride always trailing on the screen? It feels like he's a step slow defensively, right? That was one of the keys about Deuce McBride that we love so much about him, was the defensive end. But it seems like since he's returned, he's been a step slow defensively for sure. He's getting killed on a lot of these drives. I don't know how much of that is the injury. I don't know how much of that is just getting back into game speed, but definitely getting killed right now by Peyton Pritchard. And here comes the Hack-a-Mitch. What'd I tell y'all? There's one coach that loves it more than the rest, and it is none other than Joe Mazzulla. Mitchell Robinson to the line for 2 free throws. Here we go. Ooh, drains that first free throw, Mitchell Robinson does. Woo! Shoots it strong, but I'm all right with it. I do not like Joe Mazzulla. Can't stand him, Squid. I cannot stand him, brother. 80-79. 1-point game for the Boston Celtics. A minute 23 remains in the third quarter. Peyton Pritchard with the move. Pritchard trying to hold on to the handle. He goes over to Shearman. Shearman on the drive. Brunson trying to get the steal. Instead, it's an open Vucevic for 3. No good. Rebounded by Mitch. Knicks have an opportunity here to take a lead. Shout out to you, Jacob Ball. What's up, brother? Hope you are good. 1:01 remaining in the third. Under a minute now at this point. Brunson trying to get around the screen. Brunson with a player on his hip. Hart on the drive. Hart gets fouled. They're not going to call it, though. Instead, it's rebounded by Boston. And the Celtics going the other way. Knicks trying to gather themselves here defensively. Peyton Pritchard using up some clock. Pritchard over to Shearman. Shearman not wasting any time and gets the 3 to fall. The Celtics just continued. Is that his thing? They just throwing up that thumbs up for him? I don't like that celebration. I don't know why that just pissed me off. And I hate that the cameraman showed that. I don't want to see him giving him a thumbs up. That just pissed me off. 79-83. I don't know why that pissed me off so much. Jalen Brunson on the drive. Brunson fakes it. Brunson a floater, and that one is good. Back to a 2-point game, but a stop would be ideal with 12 seconds remaining in the quarter. Peyton Pritchard, who has been the star of this game, picked up by Deuce McBride. Deuce trying to stay in front of him. Does a good job that time. And Deuce stops the play and finally gets the stop on Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard has been running laps around Deuce in this one, but Deuce McBride, a little bit of a throwback there, giving us a good defensive stop. Knicks trail by 2 with one more quarter to play. The Knicks lose that quarter. They were winning the quarter the entire way. The Celtics go on a run, and they win the quarter 30-27. Knicks leading man is Jalen Brunson in this one. Right behind him is OG Anunoby. But more importantly, the Knicks trail by 2, 81-83. Can the Knicks get the job done? We'll have to wait and see. Shout out to Prize Picks, the proud sponsor of this channel. Make sure you download the app, use the promo code KFTV to play and get $5. Play $5 to get $50 instantly by using the Prize Pick app. It's so simple. You just pick more or less on the players that you want to choose. You sit back and watch as the players do their thing. Prize Picks app, download the app, use the promo code KFTV. Play $5 and get $50 instantly using promo code KFTV. Interesting end to the third quarter there. It feels like the third quarter, the starting five did a good job starting in that third quarter. I thought they did a good job holding it down, but somewhere halfway through the quarter, the Celtics found their groove and didn't look back. Peyton Pritchard is absolutely myrtleizing us in this game. Pritchard with a strong 21 points off of 9 of 16 shooting. The duel between Pritchard and Brunson. But, defense and rebounding is strictly what it comes down to down the stretch here in this fourth quarter. Can the Knicks get the job done? A win here helps the Knicks' chances of getting the second seed. A loss here, well, that's the end. We are in the third seed at the very least. So we'll see what happens today, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. How many we got with us? How many we got? We're at 405. Guys, shout out to you guys over on Twitch as well. Struggle Knicks indeed, Frank. You know that's how it goes. There's no excuse for us to not be leading right now. Yeah. I understand the frustration. I understand the frustration. Wisdom. Jacob Ball with the $2 super. Said Hart has 0 rebounds. Is there something I don't know? CK go. Yeah, Josh Hart not having the greatest game. He did find his shot in the third quarter, but our rebounding guard not doing a lot of rebounding. To be fair to Hart, not a lot of players on the floor are doing a lot of rebounding, not just Hart. So squad got to figure out that rebounding situation. I'm starting to hate Pritchard as much as I hate TJ McConnell. Yes, because they are the same. Just pains in our sides every time we play either one of those teams. They're the same guy. It's the same picture. It is the same picture. Marcus Miller said, I like our process. I believe in this team. Love that energy, Marcus. CK, Brunson and Mitch can play a 2-man game. Why can't Cat and Brunson work? I don't get it, bro. Brunson and Carl have been playing a 2-man game all game long. They've been doing it for the past month. And it has been working. It's been adding an extra element. But here we go. The Celtics starting with the ball in this third quarter. Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, Nikola Vucevic, Shireman, and Derek White are their 5. No good there by Pritchard. Knicks rocking Deuce McBride, Jordan Clarkson, Landry Shamet, OG Anunoby, and Mitchell Robinson. This 5 had a nice start to the second quarter. We're going to see what they do here to start off the fourth quarter. Shamet finding Deuce McBride. McBride over to Clarkson. Clarkson uses the screen. Clarkson, nice take. A lot of contact, no foul call, but it doesn't matter because Clarkson gets the floater to fall regardless. 83s on the board, and that is how we start the fourth quarter. Derek White picked up by Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson doing a good job there defensively. Now it's Vucevic picked up by the smaller Shamet. Shamet trying to stay strong. Another switch. Derek White losing the handle. White over to Shearman. Shearman, his job is to just shoot threes because he is doing just that. $83 to 86. Baylor Shireman, excuse me. Sound like an Amish name. Landry Shamet thought he was going to get himself some space. Does not. Instead gives it over to Deuce. Deuce McBride picked up by Derek White. Deuce with the step back. Good fake. He fires it anyways. Fires it short. And Jordan Clarkson trying to fight for it there. Almost got his leg snapped. But fights for it. And somehow is going to be tipped out by the Celtics and Knicks ball. We'll take it. Mitchell Robinson putting the ball on the floor, trying to get it to somebody, anybody. Mitchell Robinson doing a little bit of dribbling. Gets it over to Deuce, dropping Shireman. Deuce gets some space. He fires the 3. Yeah, Deuce is still extremely rusty. Another miss there for McBride. And the Knicks trailing by 3. Vucevic looking around. Vucevic trying to find somebody, anybody. Good poke away there from Mitch, but they clean it up. And Mitchell Robinson does get the steal. Deuce McBride picks up the loose ball. Here comes Landry Shamet. Shamet steps into a 3. I don't like that shot. Shireman gets the rebound. No offense on the floor for the New York Knicks right now as they trail by 3 still. And some extracurriculars off the ball between, I think, Shireman and Deuce. Deuce the culprit. Wisdom said terrible shot. Jesus. And now Jason Tatum checks into the game, so things get a little bit tougher for the Knicks. Jason Tatum with the rock. They're talking about the minute differential here for Jason Tatum. He's on pace to have his highest played game since returning from the injury. Tatum fires the 3. And right now it is all Celtics to start off this fourth quarter. Landry Shamet over to Clarkson. Clarkson picked up by Shireman. The Knicks watching their possibilities falter. But look at Jordan Clarkson. Bro, Jordan Clarkson, I feel like I say it every play-by-play. He is automatic around the rim. Good play there. Good take there. Knicks trailing by 4, 85 to 89. Jason Tatum over to Vucevic. Vucevic over to Pritchard. Pritchard looking around. Pritchard extra pass to Tatum. Tatum thought about it. Mitchell Robinson hand in his face. Tatum's going to shoot it anyways. That's no good. Rebounded by Mitch. 4-point game. The Knicks the Garden crowd trying to give the Knicks some energy here. Need a score. Need anything. Landry Shamet. I don't like that shot either. We need some subs. Where is Mikal Bridges? We need somebody to come in here and add some offense to this unit. Mikal Bridges having his best shooting night, but been limited to the least amount of minutes of all the starters for whatever reason. And Jason Tatum gets another and one. Oh, boy. Landry pissing me off. K-Light, I appreciate you. Yeah, I need Bridges out there, brother. Go ahead and take Shaman out. Go ahead and put Bridges out there. All right, and one free throw down. Robinson picks up the third foul of the night, and now it's a 7-point game for Boston. Jalen Brunson getting ready to check in. He's going to make a change, but that's not the change I was asking for, but what do I know? Jordan Clarkson using screen. Clarkson trying to get ahead of the pack. Shoots up a floater, and Clarkson doing everything he can offensively to keep the Knicks' hopes and dreams alive. But a defensive stop would be ideal. What a shot there from Tatum. I don't think they wanted that shot, but the Knicks get away with one right there. I just realized Hart's in the game now, too. I do not like this 5. Do not like this 5 at all. Landry Shamet almost takes out his own knee, but he seems to be okay. Hands it over to Clarkson. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. 7:35 in the game. Clarkson firing a 3. Jordan Clarkson, though he has been automatic in the paint, has lost his touch from the three-point line, which has been awfully weird for Jordan Clarkson, one of the better three-point shooters for the last few seasons. Jason Tatum gets the scoop pass to Vucevic, but they're going to call it jump ball. Good effort there from Mitchell Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson giving the Knicks an opportunity here to get the ball back. Jason Tatum with the scoop pass to Vucevic. Vucevic wasn't ready for it. Mitchell Robinson does a great job keeping his hand on the ball. Jump ball called. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson. Talisman is upset. Take it easy, Talisman. Hopefully we see you back when things get close. And a win for the jump ball there. Brunson, Bridges, Robinson, Hart, and Clarkson is the unit right now. Nice pass there from Bridges to a wide open Hart, and Hart gets it going. Bridges, everything he has done has turned into a solid play, whether it's him scoring or him getting the ball to someone else that's going to score. 90-92. Again, I'm not really necessarily sure why, unless it's because we have the second game of the back-to-back tomorrow, and that's why he's playing Bridges less, but it's an interesting choice. By the way, foul called on the Knicks there. That's going to be Robinson's 4th foul. Knicks looking to see if they're going to challenge it. Knicks crowd, the Knicks fans, in the building think that they should, but Mike Brown, we know he's not keen on challenges. I would challenge that one. Why the hell not? They would say the offhand. They would say it's a foul. No, I'm not challenging that. We wouldn't win that challenge. We would not win that challenge. We would not win that challenge. What a fierce ceiling. ACK, do you think Boston stays relevant more because of coaching or system? Because we know it ain't pure talent and health. As much as I hate that fool, you got to give Joe Mazzulla some credit, man. Because this team this year has no business being as good as they were. You got to give Joe Mazzulla some credit. So the Knicks are challenging it finally. I'm worried there's gonna be shenanigans here. I'm worried that because of the offhand by Mitchell Robinson, they're gonna keep it as it is, and they're gonna say it's a foul on Mitch. But I like the challenge for the mere fact that you just give Mitch a chance to not pick up that 4th foul. But I have a bad feeling that it's gonna stand. I hope I'm wrong. Chuck D not happy with JVG. Wait, It's SVG, right? Jeff Van Gundy coaching in Los Angeles. Yeah, I have Mike Breen and Clyde Frazier, so I don't know what you guys are hearing from Stan Van right now. Peace and love. 86 more, what up? CK Loki loves Missoula. I can't stand him. Too far, Wisdom. Too far. Made me think other teams should promote Boston's assistant coaches. Well, what's it called? Fiercely, Charles Lee. Charles Lee, the head coach of the Charlotte Hornets. He's one of the guys from the Boston Tree. I like Charles Lee a lot. I've been saying that all season long, and you're seeing the effect of getting those Hornets to believe Charles Lee's done a good job with the Charlotte Hornets. So to your point, yeah, that it's becoming a thing. I mean, Sam Cassell has been an assistant for years on that. Bro, I don't know what Sam Cassell's deal is, bro. He should have been a head coach by now. He's been an assistant everywhere. Washington, Los Angeles with the Clippers, here with the Celtics. Like, he's been everywhere, bro. I don't know why he hasn't taken a head coaching job. Maybe he just likes being the assistant. JC said MSG over Prime all day. I haven't seen the replay not one time. I mute SVG. Rather hear CK, even if he's behind. Yeah, can't control that. Sorry, champ. If I could get rid of either Carlisle or Missoula, damn. Bro, selfishly, I hate Missoula that much. And honestly, man, I feel like it's selfish for me to go Missoula. I feel like the right answer should be Carlisle, but I don't care. I'm taking Missoula can go, bro. Get him up out of here, bro. Because even with Carlisle, the Indiana Pacers been boo-boo butt. So get Missoula up out of here. All right, I'm waiting for the response here. It looks like the Knicks did not win the challenge. Base Scott said I'm waiting to see the Captain Clutch show. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I thought there was a challenge. I don't know what's going on anymore. No one's even talking about the challenge. I don't know what's happening. All right. It's Celtics ball. I'm assuming the challenge was unsuccessful. No one is informing me on anything. Jalen Brunson picking up a foul away from the ball immediately after the inbound. I'm worried Brown might have trouble hanging with Missoula over 7 games. Missoula is tough as old leather. Jason Tatum. Why is Josh Hart on Jason Tatum again? Help. Jason Tatum. Nice defense there from Towns. Fast break, and Josh Hart gets the layup to fall, and it's a tie game at 92. Good find there from Bridges. I'm telling you, Bridges has been a positive part of a lot of these plays here tonight. Derek White tries to throw it up, and he will get it to fall back to a 2-point game, 94-92. We got 6 minutes left in this game. Josh Hart on the drive, and look who decided to wake up in the fourth quarter. 5:55 remains, 94-94, back and forth. Look, Hart started this game off rough and somehow at 18 points on the night, the second leading scorer for the Knicks. What a take there. Pritchard caught up. Cada throws up some nonsense. He gets a bounce and the lead for Boston. I just realized, why is the box score so far behind? Let's refresh that. There we go. And it's just back and forth between these two teams, 96-94. Jalen Brunson almost losing the handle. Screen set. Brunson with a nice pick and roll. Karl Anthony Towns There it is. You asked for it and you shall receive. Brunson and Towns have unlocked pick and roll finisher. 96-96. Knicks just got to get a stop here. Again, Hart is guarding Tatum, which is an interesting choice. Shireman on the drive. Shireman picked up by Brunson. Shireman fires, and Shireman is shooting. It is just trading baskets with these two teams right now. Brunson finding a wide open Carl for three, and it's good. Karl Anthony Towns three ball gives the Knicks the lead back 99-98. 8 for 13 on the Knicks. Shout out to Triple C. $2 super set. Come on, bro. Where is the X-Files theme? I know. I got to get it for next game. I can't put it all right now. Knicks though with the lead 99-98. Down goes Tatum. Tatum bumbling, stumbling. Hart is all over him. And they're going to call a jump ball. I think it's going to be a jump ball between Karl Anthony Towns and Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum trying to argue that there was a foul there, but we don't care about that. Look at this pick and roll between Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. We love it. We love it here. We love it here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. The Knicks fighting back in this one, taking the lead back. 4.2 remains. I think it's Karl that's going to be doing the jump ball here with Tatum, unless they called it early. Yeah, Tatum looks like he just fell down. I understand what Mike Breen's trying to say, but it looked like he just fell. And I think the initial jump ball is going to be between Hart and Tatum. No, they do give it to Towns. Okay, Towns doing the jump. Tatum wins it, poking it over to Hart, and the Knicks get the possession. Knicks winning all of the jump balls here that were presented to him in this game. 4 minutes remain. Brunson using the screen. Brunson picked up by Kata. He likes this mismatch. He's trying to get space. He goes up against Kata. Sidestep, finding a wide open Hart. Second half, Hart not able to get that three. 99-98. Derek White thought about it. Derek White looking around. Bridges trying to stick with Tatum. Tatum getting the ball. The ball is everywhere. The defense trying to chase, and Shireman gets the three ball to fall. The Knicks falling asleep defensively, trying to help, trying to get back, and to no avail. Jalen Brunson finding Towns. Towns going all the way. A late call, but it's a call nonetheless. The Celtics want to challenge it, but Towns definitely hit on that take. Karl Anthony Towns has an opportunity here to tie the game up from the free throw line. Ooh, that you better shoot that free throw quick, Towns. They have an argument. No, they don't. No, they don't. Challenge that. They do not. Kata 1,000% fouled him. Kata is hoping and praying that they call a challenge, but I don't think they will. Free throw on the way here for Karl Anthony Towns. Makes the first one. Yeah, that's definitely a foul, C-Biz. Yep. So I only saw the Tatum deflection. I didn't see Kata getting a hand on him, so definitely a foul. All right, Towns tying the game up, making their free throws at the right time. CK, Boston is elite at moving the ball. That's a fact. Base God yelling defense. Tie game 101s. 3:13 remains, and Towns almost pokes the ball free. Kata now putting the ball on the ground, trying to dictate the offense. Ball is back in the hands of Tatum. Tatum cross court to Pritchard. Pritchard loses it, and a turnover. Defense rearing its head there. Turnover and Knicks ball. We got 5 turnovers by the Celtics in this quarter, and the Knicks with a solid 0. Holding on and taking care of the ball is huge here for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson trying to call for a screen. Karl Anthony Towns said, "Come to me, I'll get it for you." Pointing this direction. Jalen Brunson one-on-one against Kata. Oh, Brunson gets the space. Kata was falling, and the bounce for JB. Kata was stumbling and bumbling. Jalen Brunson getting the big shot. Jalen Brunson knows how to pick his spots, and he does a great job right there. 101, 103, 2:30 remains in the game. The Knicks now with the lead. This one is going to stay close all the way down. Lead pass to Kada. Kada over to Shireman. Shireman steps away for another three, and Shireman is absolutely red hot. Between Shireman and Pritchard, we are getting killed by the Amish right now.
Tragic. Tragic.
51 bench points between all of the Celtics here to our 22. Shireman and Pritchard. The Amish are killing us. 1 point game. 1:56 remains. Brunson now caught in a double team. Tries to get the risky pass to Hart. Hart takes his time, and Hart takes the lead right back. Defense is optional. Defense is officially optional right now at this point of the game. 104, 105. Jason Tatum bumbling and stumbling gets the handle right back, trying to break down OG Anunoby. Jason Tatum on the take. Tatum throws it up, rebounded by Towns, and the Knicks get a stop. A minute 30 remains. A bucket here would be very, very appreciated. Brunson on the take. Brunson, a lot of contact. No foul called, but he does get the foul. Excuse me. Brunson going to get 2 free throws. Brunson pissed that the referee underneath the basket doesn't give it to him, but Brunson gets the foul nonetheless. Brunson going to the line for 2 after the timeout, and he can extend this Knicks lead to 3. The New York Knicks are rolling right now. Bit of a you score, then I score. And yeah, this kid, Baylor Shireman, heating up in the fourth quarter. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought? Not I. But the Knicks with a 1 point lead, 105, 104. Timeout called. Brunson will go to the free throw line after this timeout, and your Knicks staying with it. But can they end with the dub? Frankie said, I'm on the edge of my seat. It's always these random dudes that be torching the Knicks from 3. Shireman is torching us from all over the field, bro. CK, this feels like a playoff game. I love it. Getting us ready. Getting us ready. Getting us ready. We warming up for the real 16. Fair take. Brunson has 5 assists in the fourth quarter. I like that stat. Thank you for that. I like that stat a lot. Ashford, what up? The level of Brunson's floor game the last 3 minutes. Heavenly. Agreed. Oh no, my stream. Game is lagging on me. I don't know. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm missing the free throws. We got a pinwheel here. I'm still on the pinwheel. Is he shooting the free throws? I'm on a pinwheel. It's because the VPN. The VPN's tripping. I'm on a pinwheel. My VPN is tripping. Raphael said, who is Shireman? Yeah, that's the Celtics rookie. Again, the Amish are coming. How's everyone's pacemakers tonight? All right, Are we live? Oh, we still haven't shot free throws yet. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Okay, cool. I missed nothing. Who guarding Bonner? Oh, man. I love that comment. How's everyone's pacemaker tonight? Everyone okay? All right, Brunson to the line for 2 free throws to give the Knicks a 3-point lead. I'm going to shut up and let Brunson do his thing. Oh my gosh, Jalen Brunson.
Tragic. Tragic.
Him and these free throws, man. Ugh. There you go. Makes the second one. Golly, man. Brunson and these goddamn free throws, man. 106, 104. A stop here would be ideal. Frank, it's not funny. Remember Vooch on the Bulls earlier this season? Boston was like, you going to throw that out? Jason Tatum against Brunson. A wide open three for White. It's no good. Vooch hits it free. Bridges with the excellent play for the ball. And the Knicks with a 2-point lead. Under a minute left. A bucket here would feed families for the New York Knicks. The Garden crowd out of their seats and clapping like it's over. But we still got time and we need a bucket. The Knicks trying to shed some timing here. Mikal Bridges back to Hart. Hart picked up by Vooch. A wild shot from Hart and drills it. That could be a dagger by Josh Hart. 109-104. Second half, Hart has been a completely different demon. 5-point game for the Knicks. Hart with the possible dagger. It comes down to a defensive stop here on this next possession. What a play. He had 2 seconds left. I didn't even realize that. I don't know what his celebration is, but the bucket is in and good. I feel like we just got out of a timeout, but we back to the timeout. Either way, the Knicks up by 5. Let's go, Knicks. Alex Cass said Hart turned it around and won me over. Shout out to Ties with a $5 super. Said I swear Josh be reading y'all messages at half because ain't no way. Try to tell you guys, the play-by-play is played live in the locker rooms and on the sidelines. All right, a defensive stop right now is so ideal. He said the definition of no. Yes! See, Assassin said no more Hart slander. All right. Can we get a timely stop here? Inbound by Vucevic. Vucevic finds Shireman. Shireman to Pritchard. That's not who you want to see. And Vucevic wrapping around Bridges there. No call. Why is Landry Shamet in the game? Mike Brown, what are we doing, champ? Why is Landry Shamet in the game? Jalen Brunson moving Derek White out the way, holding on to his dribble. It's a 3-point game. Knicks want to get one more solid shot here. Hart setting the screen. Hart finding himself open. 3-ball up for Hart. And another one. Another 3 for Josh Hart. 112-106, a 6-point game. But Mikal Bridges doing what he does, but Vucevic able to corral it. 3-ball up. It's going to be an air ball. Goes out of bounds. 0.5 left, and the New York Knicks are 0.5 seconds away from getting a big victory against the Boston Celtics. The inbound and the game. Your New York Knicks win thanks to Josh Hart, who ended up our second leading scorer after the worst first half you could have asked for. I am out of words. I am losing my voice. 23 points for Josh Hart. He went from going 0 from 4 for 9 for 14 in this game. Talk about it, man. 23 points, only 1 rebound, but he got the job done shooting from the field. And the Knicks disappoint Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics getting the victory over the 2-seeded Celtics. Our 2-seed dreams are not over just yet. Play the damn song, man. Let's go. Everybody in the chat was talking about CP this, CP that. Well, Josh Hart just gave him the ammunition. Veteran presence got the job done when it mattered. There it is. Josh Hart bringing on a new celebration. I don't understand. My age is showing. What this mean? It look like Naruto. Anyways, the New York Knicks get the job done. Brunson, a solid game. 25 points, 9 assists, 53% shooting from the field. We like that for Jalen Brunson, but we love the 64% shooting from Josh Hart, who started off rough, getting the job done down the stretch. OG, Mikal Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns, the starters doing well. The second unit kept it going, but more importantly, the Knicks take out the second seed Celtics. We have the Raptors tomorrow, and can the Knicks keep the winning ways alive and steal second place? We'll find out. But thank you, everybody, for being here for yet another play-by-play. We will be back tomorrow. Not sure if it's going to be on my channel here, but we'll see. But yeah, man, I'm going to see you guys in the next one, bro. This one is crazy, but we got the job done at the end of the day. At the end of the day. Real quick, what was Stan Van Gundy's reaction? Can I get that? I need it. I need the hate. What was Stan Van Gundy's reaction? Appreciate you, KG. What was his reaction? Appreciate you, Super Argo. My science produced a win. Van Gundy jumping on the JB bandwagon. Nah, he's not allowed. He's not allowed. CK Hart shooting coach is getting a bag. Brother. Josh Hart shooting this year. Crazy. Thanks for the call, CK. Let's go, Knicks. Yes, let's go. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like this stream. Go check out my channel as well if you get the chance. I'm out of here. Post game coming up next. Your Knicks win 112-106. We're back tomorrow against the Toronto Raptors. Let's go, Knicks. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all be easy. Shout out to all my mods, my members, and everybody in between, all the super chats and returning members. I appreciate y'all. Oh, my goodness. I just realized you guys can't even hear the music. I got the music playing. Y'all can't even hear it. Y'all can't even hear the music. No, run that back. I was saying all that. The music was playing. Y'all can't even hear it. Run it back. Run it back. All right, y'all be easy. Have yourself a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Knicks versus Raptors. Keep the winning alive. I'm out. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah. One time for the city. Yeah. Same aura as before. The smoke got blowing orange laws, meaning you pursue at your own cost. Last of a breed to do it how we was taught. Gods in the rafters covering you and yours. Gather round the world's most famous battlegrounds. Infamous enough where they have it could do you proud. If you're not cut from it, it get harder to breathe it. In a concrete jungle, but the garden is eating. Yeah.